scissors. Are you going to video this as well?
Yeah, I might as well.
I'm just going to slip. Actually, no, they can stay on. They don't need to come off, do they? Just lift your feet up a wee bit. Okay, I want you to change the dressings every other day.
Yes.
So, starting on Thursday. Actually, first things first, when you want a bath or shower, take these gloves that I'm going to give you and snap them over the feet like that.
Okay.
You'll look like Daffy Duck, but the idea is you'll keep the soapy water out of the wounds.
Yes.
Okay, don't let them get soapy water in because they could get infected.
Nice.
So I'm going to give you a supply of those those gloves.
Thank you.
And then I want you to change the bandages every other day.
No problem.
Starting on Thursday. Pop your feet in a bowl of warm salt water and just soak the dressings off. Because we've applied the chemical to stop the nails growing back, the chances are the wounds will weep for a couple of weeks because it creates a little chemical burn to the skin. So, in order to stop you damaging the wound as you remove the dressings, just use salt water just to soak them off. There we go. That doesn't look too bad.
No, it looks alright. I expect it to look a lot worse.
No, it doesn't look angry or inflamed. Absolutely fine. So we're just going to give them a bit of a rinse, get rid of the iodine and cover them up again with sterile dressing. At the same time. This one did bleed a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it
did.
did.
It was going to, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, the other one was fine.
Is this the one that was a bit throbby as well?
They both were really. But I'm guessing that one might have.
Was it sore at the injection site or sore at the top of the toe where we did the surgery?
I think it's top of the toe, I think. But it's just a general sort of pain, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just a sachet of sterile saline. Just going to use it to rinse the toes. Now normally the wounds take about 3 weeks to heal up, so don't be worried if it seems to be taking a long time.
Okay.
Even if you're a quick healer, because of the chemical, it does take a few weeks for them to completely dry out and heal up.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you an appointment to come back and see me in 3 weeks, and we'll just check on your progress.
No problem.
Now, if in the next 3 weeks they become infected, you'll know because they'll get hot, red, painful, swollen, and smell bad.
Yeah.
If that happens, you'll need to go to your doctor and get some antibiotics.
Okay.
You'd be very unlucky actually to get an infection because you're basically fit and healthy and no problems, so hopefully you'll be fine. And the water, very good. So the dressings we're going to use are called Solvline. This is just a little dry gauze patch which is shiny on both sides, and it's kind of a non-stick dressing, so it doesn't matter which way round it goes on the toe. And because you've got such little toes, I'm just going to take the dressing in half and put half on each toe. So just take a little bit of micropore tape just to create your own little plaster and just gently wrap it around the toe. Don't do it tight because if you do it'll make it feel throbby.
Okay.
Tube gauze. Now this stuff's like finger bandage if you've ever used it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to cut it to about 3 times the length of the toe, then it'll come out the right length. Pull it over the toe like a sock, and then you just twist it to close the end, and pull it back down over the toe again, so you have a little knot on the end. And then a bit more tape round the bottom just to anchor it down. So this dressing is a lot smaller than the one yesterday. You should hopefully be able to get your shoes back on again, no problem.
Cool.
So I just want you to keep the dressings going until you come back and see me in 3 weeks. Now if you feel that you want to let the air get to them, I wouldn't recommend it because if there's fluid coming out of the wound, there's still a route for bacteria to get in.
Yeah.
So until it's scabbed over, keep them covered. But basically once the dressings are clean and dry and coming off with no staining on them anymore, then you're okay to leave the dressings off. But I would anticipate that's going to take about 3 weeks.
Okay.
So I'll give you enough supplies to last you for 3 weeks until I see you again.
No problem.